Hello my fellow gods and goddesses, welcome back to my channel. My name is Heather and today we are doing a Judge a Book by its cover on A Curse So Dark and Lonely. Don't know, my Judge a Book by its cover series is basically where I review a book while I do a makeup look inspired by a book cover of, the said book. I will link my first Judge a Book by its cover. It's terrible. The lighting is bad and I'm really awkward, but it is my first YouTube video, so if you guys are interested, I will give it to you. So also, this video will contain spoilers, but I will make sure to warn you in advance. But most of it's going to be spoilery because that's what you guys wanted, and who am I but a humble servant of trash content. Okay, so let's start off. I primed my eyes with the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. So, and now I'm going to go in with the Morphe 35B palette. I don't really know the kind of look I'm going for today. I just know I want it to have glitter. So, A Curse So Dark and Lonely is a Beauty and the Beast retelling, and it follows two perspectives. One is Harper. Harper is a young woman who actually suffers from cerebral palsy, or I don't know if I want to say suffers, because she definitely does not let her disability rule her life, which is extremely inspiring. I didn't know going into the book that it had cerebral palsy rep, so that was actually a really pleasant surprise. I've never read a book with a main character who really has a disability at all. I mean, I'm sure I've read characters that have maybe mental disabilities like anxiety or depression, but definitely not like physical disabilities, which it was really nice, especially in a fantasy setting. So no excuses, bitches. So the other perspective is Ren. He is the cursed prince in this story, and he is an asshole. I mean, there's not much else to say about him because he doesn't have much of a personality except for, being bland. But that's him. And then another character which we don't see his perspective in is Gray. Gray is the last remaining member of the castle before all the shit went down with the curse and everything. In this retelling, there is a monster that comes every season and has basically wreaked havoc everywhere in the castle and basically killed everyone. He's killed Ren's family, all of the servants, all of his army. It's been rough. But Gray is the only one remaining, and he is one of my favorite characters in the book. I think he is incredibly interesting. His loyalty and the reasons for his loyalty and all that stuff is extremely interesting. You guys know the story of Beauty and the Beast. There's a girl who goes to a castle that's cursed, and then she has to fall in love with the prince and all that stuff. But this retelling is actually, backstory. I hate Beauty and the Beast retellings. I think they are overdone. I think they need to go. I am tired of them. They are the equivalent of World War II historical fictions where nobody seems to realize that there are literally thousands and thousands of fairy tales out there that can be the basis for your unoriginal book. So that's just really frustrating to me. It bothers me. And I hated Akitar with a passion. Everybody says, like, the second book, you gotta read the second book because it gets so much better, and I'm just like, I don't understand the logic behind that, because this author has, like, no excuses, to be honest. She's already written, like, I think she finished Throne of Glass by the time she started the series, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. But, and if she hasn't figured, I mean, how many books are in that? Like 7. Like, if she hasn't figured out how to write a book after 7 books, then I don't want to give her my time. This video isn't about Akitar. There are definitely some similarities, but there are definitely a lot more differences with A Curse So Dark and Lonely than Akitar, which probably one of the author's main concerns, because obviously she's very much aware that that book exists. I really, really liked the idea of Ren being cursed and him, like, not being a beast the entire time of his cursed life and becoming a beast towards the end of the season. I really liked that, and, like, she wanted to get bestiality out of there, but she didn't want to get the rape culture out of there, so we'll come back to that later. Talking about the things I liked first, because I know you guys are here for the tea. I really liked that. I really loved Grace's character. Probably my favorite part of the book, though, was 100% Lilith's timeline. I love that bitch. Love that bitch so much. I want her to step on me. I want her to rip out my heart. I want her to just anything she wants. You want my soul? Take it, bitch. I don't need it. I thought she was such a fierce ass bitch. She was giving me Morgan Le Fay vibes all day. All day. I just loved her as a villain, and I wanted her to win. Like, I was rooting for her because I loved her, and her storyline is so tragic. Like, I care way more about her getting retribution than, like, Ren learning how to love. Like, bitch, men are trash. We don't give him second chances. No, ma'am. Not even second chances. How many times has he lived through these seasons? Like, hundreds. Like 300 times, I think. So you're telling me that I'm supposed to fall in love with a character who couldn't swoon 300 women? Expecting me to believe that that man is charming. Clearly not. Come on now. I'm pretty sure they're mage smiths. That whole storyline was really, really interesting to me. And so she was 100% justified in my opinion. So, like, trying to get me to hate her was really hard. Every single time she came in the scene, we knew Ren was getting beat up. I know this likely won't happen, but I would absolutely love a spin-off book from her perspective, or like anything with the Mage Smiths. Like, I loved that storyline so much more than the actual main plot. Like, that one page talking about what his grandfather did to them was like so much more interesting in my opinion. Partly because, one, I just don't like Beauty and the Beast retellings, and two, I really love witches or sorceresses, and three, it was just more interesting to me. So I loved that, and I already talked about it briefly, but I did love that Harper had this disability that, like, didn't rule her life at all. That was really, really nice to see, and I definitely, like, appreciated that. Alright, so now I'm gonna do something that none of you guys are allowed to do. I know none of you guys actually, you know, look to my stupid ass for advice, but if you're dumb enough to do that, don't do this, because I'm going to put craft glitter on my eyeballs, and that's not like something you should do, but If I go blind, I go blind. At least it'll be for views. And I have to kind of work fast. I'm putting holographic glitter on my eyelid. Because you do what you gotta do. If I go blind, it's fine. Like, this is so worth it. This is so worth going blind. Simply Nailogical is shaking. Oh, bitch. Bitch. Now I'm gonna do the other eye. I used to do this all the fucking time in high school. Like, I would go to school like this, and I fucking owned it. So, I also wore heels every single fucking day. So, that goes to show what kind of child I was. Before I go into the things I don't like, I would like to preface that I gave this book 4 stars. Like, I really liked the writing. I flew through this book. It was really, really quick read for me because it had small chapters. Like, I love small chapters so much. I just read a book so much quicker. Like, it can have the exact same pages. Like, it's not a page issue or a length issue. It's just that I have a short attention span, and long chapters, just like, I get through them. It just takes me so much longer to get through. Bless the author for creating small chapters for my dumbass. I love her. The writing was really pretty. I enjoyed the story. But that being said, I had issues. And all of my issues revolve around the 2 main characters, which is why I say I have a lot of issues, because they're the 2 main characters. So if you don't like the 2 main characters of a book, you're gonna have something to say. So I have something to say. First thing is the abduction plot. Beauty and the Beast is not an abduction story. Is it problematic? Yes. There is still, like, manipulation in the story, but it still implies choice. Like, Belle chooses to go to the castle for her father's benefit, but the Beast doesn't abduct her, and for that reason, I couldn't get into the story. Like, I could not forget the fact that Ren literally stole, like, well, Gray did it, but that Ren, like, just took her from her world. And I don't understand why the author did that, because it could have easily just... Alright, I can't talk while I do my liner, so I'm just gonna speed this up. Are those even? No. Do I care? No. So yeah, it totally could have kept the bargain, especially because freaking Harper's mom was sick. Like, she's sick. So you're trying to tell me that Harper wouldn't have gone with Gray if he could promise that he could save her mom or something like that? Like, it could have easily been done, and I probably could have fallen in love with Harper and Ren as a couple if that would have happened, because that is not as bad as having your dog go inject a girl with shit that makes her unconscious and takes her into this foreign place where she can no longer go unless she falls in love with you, or she risks getting eaten by a beast. Like, I understand this is a story, and I'm not one who shies away from, like, problematic content, but it just left a bad taste in my mouth, and I couldn't get it out. My first highlight in the book, as I'm reading, is page 22, and Ren says, "Despite myself, I'm curious to see what motionless beauty will hang in Gray's arms today." Excuse me? Like, I was disgusted by that line. Absolutely disgusted. Because that implies that he knows exactly what's going on. And what made me hate him even more wasn't just this line. It was the fact he kept acting like this valiant prince. Multiple times he said something along the words of, "I don't force them into my bed," or "I won't force her to have dinner with me, but you're gonna lock her in her room." So that self-righteousness fucking pissed me off. And clearly it pissed me off even more than I thought, because I'm angry. Ugh, God, I hated him. It was so disgusting. And I highlighted another point. Yeah, he says one of the things, "I will not force myself on an unwilling girl," but you're gonna abduct her and lock her in her room? I'm sorry, how is that not forcing? And honestly, if she wanted to stick with the abduction thing, if she wanted to, there has to be discussion of consent. Even if it's just a couple lines, even if it's just like a paragraph, you need to have that in a story written in 2019. If there was that, I feel like I could fall in love with them. Again, there's so many chances, or so many ways this could have been better. Hey guys, editing Heather here. On brand for me, I lost the footage of me trash talking Harper and kind of just giving you my last and final thoughts. So let's get on with trash talking Harper for a second. I just thought her, the way her mind, like her logic process was just really annoying. A big thing that I didn't like was she said multiple times, she kept asking Ren, "Oh, did you do this with other girls? Oh, did you do this with other girls?" And it's like, oh, God forbid he tried to break this curse set on him. Like, it was just really annoying. I understand why she did it, because she didn't want to be manipulated, but she was getting all high and mighty already, saying, "Oh, I'm not gonna fall in love with you." So bitch, well then why are you acting like that? And also, it's like, what's the negative of actually enjoying yourself? Like, he's already told you can't go home until the curse is over, so you might as well just quit worrying and just do what you gotta do. If you fall in love with him, great. If you don't, great. You're gonna go home either way. So I really don't understand what that whole whiny arc was about. It was just annoying. And but overall, the book, I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I really liked the writing. I liked the story. I don't like Beauty and the Beast retellings, but this one was it was unique. It was original enough. That's what I'm trying to say. So I enjoyed it. I will be picking up the sequel. I loved the side characters and the overall plot. It's just, I didn't like the 2 main characters. And that's why a majority of this was a rant, because, they're the 2 main characters, so obviously they're in the main parts of the book. But yeah, I just wanted to, preface that I did enjoy it. I do recommend it, and all that stuff. So, carrying on to the main program. So I'm going to do some last finishing touches. I want more glitter on my face, so I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty How Many Carats Diamond Balm, because we want to look like Rihanna any chance we get. And this highlighter is absolutely gorgeous. I'm not one who really likes glitter that much, but when I do a dramatic look like this, glitter is a necessity, and it distracts you from my impurities on my face. Don't like your face? Just put a shit ton of highlighter on it. It works for me. Here we go. So I'm going to pick a lip color. I think I want to do like a cool tone brown. Maybe. That could be cute. Let's try it. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I love that. This lip color is the NYX Liquid Suede and Sandstorm. Okay, and now a gloss. Do we want a gloss? We want a gloss. Fenty Gloss Bomb in Diamond Milk.
He needs some milk.
These glosses are my absolute favorite. And I love them. Oh, oh my god. Oh my god. Yes, I need some milk. Yes. Yes, I do, Rihanna. I love this look more than I loved the book. Tea. Alright guys, so that is the end of this video. Here is the book for reference. I love this look so much. I think it is so gorgeous with the holographic glitter, and then I have like the green for the leaves and the blue. Oh, I love this so much. So I really hope you guys love it too, because I think I did a damn good job. So if you guys have any suggestions for future Gender Book Bites covers, please let me know down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a like if you did, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye!